Hello everyone, my name is Elodie from Elodie's Crafts and Creations, and today we're going to make this beautiful mustard yellow journal. I've been making it for my charity. It's a project I made which is called La Ressourcerie Créative de Lyon, and there is a video where I explain everything about this project. So what I'm planning to do here is basically just to finish this cloth cover and then glue it to the cardboard that you've seen. And I've selected quite a lot of sequins, but also some beads and more sequins. There's lots and lots of sequins. I'm also planning on putting some, what are they called, buttons and beads. And I have to apologize for the video. I have no idea what happened. I think my phone just did something wrong and it's kind of like ashy. I'm not sure the word for it in English. And the sound is the worst. So I had to just talk over. So I hope that's okay with you guys. Right, so here we are. What do you think? I've added a bit of sequins, lots of stuff, and I think it looks pretty good. So now we're going to glue this onto the cardboard. Okay, now that we've done this, glued everything, and I've added 3 little buttons, we need to add something here so that we can attach our boho bead or a tassel or something like this, some embellishment. So the options are a silver one, gold one, which looks pretty good, I think, or one like this looks pretty good too, or one like this. I think the gold looks better with everything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut a little hole in there, and that's exactly the right size. And we want to put it pretty high, but not too high. Let me just get a ruler. So yeah, I'm thinking 2 centimeters from the top. Like this, we're sure that it's going to be hidden by our pages. So it's about here. And now let's just carve a little hole. All right, so that looks good. Next, we need to secure it. So I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna make sure that it's straight, and then I'm gonna make a hole and add, and I think yellow is perfect. And we have 2 tiny, what's the name of this? Things. And we're just gonna put them in there. So I'm just gonna remove this and make sure I see where they were. And then you're just gonna open it up and secure it. Has to be top to bottom, otherwise it's gonna stop you from closing your book. And we're gonna do the neck. The reason I'm doing this thing is because otherwise you just don't see where the hole is because of the cloth. If it's a paper cover, it's probably a lot easier. This is my technique when it's not a paper cover. All right, so that's it. That's pretty secure. It's not gonna go anywhere. And anyways, we're gonna glue our own pages on top. The one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little drop of glue underneath. Like this. And this is pretty strong glue. And then to make sure it doesn't move, I'm just gonna add this type of tape. I'm just gonna put it like so and make sure it's pretty tight. Your pages are going to cover this. In our case, let's just check. But we should have 1 centimeter. Yeah, so it's 1/2 centimeter here, 1/2 centimeter there. So it's absolutely perfect. And now we're just going to wait for it to dry a little bit before we move on to the next thing. Yes, guys, let's do this jangle thing for this journal. So I've prepared some colors I quite like, bits of greens, bits of lace, kind of go together with this. I'm pretty happy. And then I've got a selection of brown and green beads and maybe a bit of beige off-white looking beads. Let's start with this first. So let's just check where the middle is. And this is 29. So the middle would be somewhere around here. Cut off a piece of string, go around. I go around 3 times, lucky number, and then pull it tight and make a nice triple knot or something. Then we're gonna grab one of these with the hoop at the back. You can also just make the hoop yourself, and I'm just closing up the hoop to make sure nothing comes off the hoop. And I'm gonna go several times inside the hoop to make sure, again, nothing comes off this hoop. There, on one side, and with this one, I'm gonna go from the other side. 2 and 3 times in the hoop, and then I'm just pulling both tight, making a knot just as tight. 1, 2, 2 and 3, and then I'm just gonna go on the other side, up, flip it over, and make another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. And then again, just add a little dab of glue to make sure nobody moves ever. And next thing, we're gonna attach all of this with another piece of string. 1, 2, 3. Make a knot. 1, 2, 3. Cut off the excess. Drop of glue. All right, so this is done. Next up, let's get some beads. Yay! I do like it when there's like one bigger beads than the other ones. Maybe, ooh, how about a flat bead? I'm not sure. Might be a bit too big. Quite like these ones though. So this is my wooden bag. It's like natural woods and seeds and stuff like this. I think this is a bit too thick. I'm not sure about these ones because like it's not in the center. It's weird. It must have been something like this, which is really pretty. But yeah, it doesn't work here. I do like this one quite a lot though. Let's see if we have any green. In terms of off-white, maybe something like this. Looks a little bit pinkish. I really love these. One of my friends gave them to me. They're so cute. Oh, this is really pretty as well. Can you see it? I don't know what I'm gonna use this one in. Pretty excited. I don't know, this might be interesting too. Let's see what kind of green beads we have. Nope. Nope. This is way too big. This would have been the perfect color though. This is quite nice. And then I have smaller green beads. Okay, let's work with what we have here. What do you think about a bit of gold? It's a bit maybe too much. Maybe this one? No, I'm not sure. I think natural colors would look best. All right, we've got quite a lot to choose from. I'm missing a bigger bead. Okay, I like this combination. I like it. Let's see this. So now what I'm doing, I'm just gonna make a loop here. And I'm gonna put this away. Oh wait, before I put it away, let's do a little paperclip book page thing. Just gonna close it off. How about I could like this. I'm gonna cut off, there's a bit too much over here. Oh wait, let's just put a tiny bead because the whole of this one is just really, really big. Perfect. I'm just gonna cut off a tiny bit because it's a bit too big. And then we're gonna make our little loop over here. And pass it in here. Okay, let's work with that. I think that will look really cool. And it's gonna make a little bit of noise. Love it. Let's just put it inside the loop, close back the loop. And that's it. Done. Okay, next let's attach this one with a jump ring. We've got one over here. So I'm just gonna open it up, put it through, put this through, and close it up. Whew. All right, next step, we're gonna work with the pages and the inside. I still need to figure out what color I want inside, what I want inside. If I want pockets, maybe pocket here, maybe. Probably gonna use cardboardish type paper so that, you know, everything gets hidden properly and you don't have like bumps everywhere. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's just start by cutting off scrapbook paper pad pages, which are pretty thick, and I'm using them for the inside cover to hide whatever you can see here with the cloth cover. And here I'm using my scraps and cutting off page pockets in a similar way. So I can't give you exact measurements because it's really going to be different from one journal to another. You really just need to use your journal and measure everything you need to measure. And here I'm using textile glue for all the parts where there is textile, cloth cover, and tacky glue for everywhere else. And as you can see, it doesn't go all the way to the end. There's an ugly bit there, but I'm going to make a pocket and hide that ugly bit. I have used a page that is not fully, doesn't take the whole, it wasn't big enough, but it's okay because I was making that pocket. So instead of putting scraps to the bin, I would rather use this technique and just hide bits that need to be hidden. And then here is something I really like to do. It's putting a cloth because it's really easy to just withstand, you know, tear and stuff when you have cloth instead of paper. The paper will tear. And here we're going to sew all the signatures. I have made a video that just explains everything really simply, and also how to make a hidden signature. And so what we're doing here is we're poking 3 holes. One is right in the middle. The other 2 are 2 centimeters from the edge of our cover. And we're going to poke the same holes in our signatures. And a signature is all those pages that you put together and that you're gonna sew together. For this journal, I have 3 signatures, and I believe there are about 5 to 10 pages in each signatures, probably 5. And that's the number of sheets of paper. And so you have to multiply that number by 4 to know the number of pages in your book, in your actual signature, because you have like the front and the back and twice for each piece of paper. It's pretty complicated to explain. And here is the finished journal. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what I do. That really encourages my work. And I will see you guys really soon. Thank you. Bye.